and I lost each other because of somebody that was fake.
Yeah.
And that sucks. But the good thing is that now we have each other back, and that's out of the picture now. And
how do we have each other back? Because last I checked, we weren't supposed to be talking at all.
Well, that doesn't work out so well with me and you, apparently.
What do you mean?
Apparently, it doesn't work out so well with me and you, because look at us. We're talking.
See, when I ask you something and you just repeat what you just said, I'm asking for like an explanation. You just repeated it. I'm saying, what doesn't work for us? What wasn't working? You didn't explain anything.
It was us not talking wasn't working very well.
For you?
Obviously, for both of us, because look at us. We don't stop talking to each other.
I stopped talking to you and you said you didn't want to talk anymore.
You stopped, but you also started again. The conversation started anyway. So regardless of how it happened, it doesn't really matter. It happened, and I don't regret it. I don't regret it happening. And I don't want to stop talking to you. I don't like going without talking to you.
Okay, well, we'll see how long that lasts.
Oh, it'll last. Just do me a favor. Think of some things before you say them to me.
I do. I think long and hard about the things I say to you. That's why I say them.
Really?
Yeah.
I wish I could see you right now. I wish I could see you right now. I wish I could send you pictures. I wish I could send you videos.
Well, I think you can. You just don't want to because you think it's going to get you in trouble with your probation officer.
I can, but if I do, they say something to me because of them wanting to stop the videos from going online and all that stuff.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you can do it if you wanted to. You're just afraid to do it because of you're embarrassed probation's going to say something to you. But I mean, it's not illegal. You're not doing anything illegal. It doesn't matter.
No, I'm not doing anything illegal, but they don't want me sending videos because they don't want anything being online.
Right, but you're not going to get in trouble by sending videos.
No.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
they may not like it, but you can still do it if you wanted to.
Yeah, Ashley would say something to me if it wound up.
Yeah, she would say something to you, but she wouldn't like throw you in jail or like write you up for that. That's not something you get in trouble for. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I'll just say something about it.
Yeah, and they're trying to help me to stop videos from being put online, videos and pictures. And they won't believe that you're real until you hear. Anyway, regardless.
I mean, yeah, exactly. So I don't really give a shit what they think.
Well, I know you. I know you're going to say that it doesn't upset you, but I know it does upset you some because they don't believe you, even with you giving them your license and shit.
Nope, doesn't upset me at all. I do not give a single fuck about Ashley or the other one. I really, I do not give a single goddamn fuck if they think I'm fake or real.
Well, Casey, I wish you would give a shit because it helps.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't.
I wish you
would. Because I really don't give a goddamn.
It helps when you do because it helps you to understand more.
You see, it doesn't really matter because I gave them what they wanted and they still think I'm fake, so I don't care.
Well, you know why that is, though.
Why?
Because of the ticket.
Oh.
That ticket didn't do any justice.
Well, they didn't believe me before the ticket, so it doesn't matter.
That's, you gotta look at what they're seeing.
Well, here's what I'm saying. I don't care though what they're seeing or what they think. Like, you know what I mean? I don't care what their suspicions are. It doesn't bother me.
I wish it would bother you because it wasn't you that did anything.
Well, it doesn't. It doesn't bother me. I mean, even if they, I can give them anything they want, they'll still think I'm fake. So I really don't care.
I wish you would care a little bit.
Sorry though. I do not. I do not care. I don't think there's anything in this world I care less about than what your probation officers think of me.
Well, I wish you would care about what they think about you because that would make it easier for me going out there to see you.
How would that make it easier?
Because if you're nice to them and you give a shit about what they're saying, they're gonna notice that and they're gonna feel better about me going out there.
They don't say anything to me.
No, they don't. They don't want. They're afraid of being recorded themselves and put on the internet.
Right. So I don't hear what they're saying. I don't know what they're saying. Nothing I can do is going to go a long way. It doesn't matter.
But especially where they work for the government, they have to watch the steps that they take. Well, they have to watch the steps that they take.
Well, wouldn't that just be more evidence for them?
No, it'd be more evidence for them, but it wouldn't help me any. I mean, it would hurt the people in court when I get them in court.
Right. So, I mean, what do they have to worry about?
Because
how would that not help you then? Wouldn't it be able to prove that I'm fake?
It would help me, but it would not help my probation officers.
Well, it would help them if I was fake and recorded them when I talked to them on Zoom, and then put it online. That helps both of you, right? Because then it would prove I'm fake.
But it would, excuse me, it wouldn't help them because of their job. They're getting paid to prevent stuff like that from happening to me, and they let it happen to themselves. See what I'm saying?
Oh, I didn't know that was in the job description.
Yeah, well.
And I mean, Sue told everyone about you going to the airport and the ticket.
No, I'm sure she did. I don't even talk to her anymore. I really don't talk to Roy anymore because of Sue, because I know he still talks to her. So I try to stay away from Roy. Because the less that Roy knows about me, the less he can tell Sue. Apparently Roy's talking to some other woman too that he met at the Acadia psychiatric place too.
Yeah, he's picking up girls at the psych hospital.
Apparently.
His brother is daddy as fuck.
Well, he's not himself anymore. That's why it's been so hard for me to deal with him. He's not himself. The alcohol. He's drank so much alcohol over the years, and the stuff that he drinks now is called Natty Daddy, and it's literally bottom of the barrel crap. And it's
he is a daddy. He's balling out.
Well, it's like Paul said. He's natty, but he's not a daddy.
Oh, he's a daddy. Homeboy's a daddy. He's picking up girls at the mental hospital. That's the daddiest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, Roy's the goat.
Yeah, it's sad to seem like this because he doesn't. He used to be. I mean,
he gets to live in a shack, drink beer, and fuck girls all the time.
No, he's not fucking anybody.
He has 2 women right now. He's balling.
He's just talking to them. He's not.
Yeah, right.
I just wanted that The one that he admitted to psychiatric hospital was an alcoholic too, I guess.
Yeah, he's gonna be slapping them cheeks pretty soon.
She was supposed to come down one weekend, but I don't know. Her life is messed up, but she sounds like she's actually trying to straighten her life out. Roy's not, but I know he's filling her full of shit because he lies to everybody about everything now.
Roy must have a 2.5 foot long penis.
No, he's got a 2.5 foot long dream. It's so sad. He literally used to be the hardest worker that I ever seen in my life.
Who needs to be a hard worker when you're dripping pussy all the time?
Well, he's not. It sucks to see him like this.
I mean, it sounds like Roy's living his best life.
No, he's trying to live off other people, and it's sad to see him like this.
I mean, sad for you.
It's sad. It's sad for the whole
Sounds
family.
like Roy's killing it.
It's especially sad for Mom, because it's affecting her the most.
How so?
Because it was affecting her the most, but that's where he goes. He goes up to Mom's garage and stays in Mom's garage, except for when he's drunk now. He won't go up there drunk anymore because they kept calling the cops on him when he did. So, and I think that last time, the cop must have told him not to be up there drunk again because they're getting tired of getting calls about him being up there drunk.
Okay, so is your mom upset that he's getting all that strange, or that he's using her garage as a love shack?
She's upset that he's not the same as person that he used to be.
He sounds better than he used to be. He's swagging out.
Yeah, no, he's not better than he used to be.
Free rent, drinking booze all the time. He's like, what, almost 60? And he's just slanging dong all over town?
He's not getting anything.
Sounds like he is. He's laying pipe right now.
The guy that I have doing work here for me, he's best friends with Uncle Clayton, has been for years. And he knows Roy really well. He told Roy, he said, Roy, if you quit drinking for 2 months, I'll give you a trailer that will put on your lot. You'll have to do some fixing on it, but it'll be a trailer. It'll be something for you to live in, other than the camper. And Roy told me.
And Roy was so daddy, he didn't even want that shit. He's like, fuck it. I'm gonna drink booze in this trailer in my little camper. I don't give a fuck.
Well, that's basically what he said.
That's a baller ass move.
He said, you know I can't stop drinking for that long.
I mean, you gotta think of it from his perspective. He's comfortable in the camper. Ladies come to his camper to sleep with him, and he gets to be a drunk alcoholic all day long. He's living the greatest life ever.
He doesn't get to sleep with them. They don't get down here to see him.
Well, I mean, whoever he's sleeping with, whether it be Sue, whenever Sue comes down to sleep with him, I mean, we know he had sex with her.
Sue won't be coming down.
Well, that's what I'm saying is she did recently, and he was in a camper. He got a woman to travel from another country to come fuck him. And you're saying that ain't sweet?
No. Would have been sweet if he would have.
He's one dope ass motherfucker. People flying from countries and bang him in a camper.
Casey, that's the last thing he needs is somebody to buy him a beer.
I mean, that's a great ass story.
No, it's not a great story at all. When it affects your mother.
What's not great about a woman paid for a plane ticket, flew to another country, and he didn't have to have a home. He's a homeless man who got a woman to fly over and have sex with him. That's pretty kick-ass. That's rock and roll. Roy's my new hero.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you should learn a thing or two from him.
I don't fucking think so. I like living.
He's living more than you are. The natty daddy's up there just banging chicks all over the place. Getting drunk all the time.
He can't
barely works, probably.
can't take care of himself the way he is.
Who cares? He's living a fucking James Dean lifestyle. It's kick ass.
He's not living any James Dean lifestyle, I can tell you that. When his I don't know, it's upsetting to see him like this. But I can understand why you get the divorces that he got, because it wasn't their fault, it was his fault. But he wants to blame everybody else for it. That sucks.
Well, at least he's been married 100 times, so good on him.
He's only been married twice.
Twice as many times as you and I.
Yeah, well, we'll cure that. Well, no, wait. We won't cure that because we'll only get married once.
I think when you're waist deep in poon, you don't really care about divorces that much.
Yeah, well, he's not waist deep in poon.
He's neck deep.
He's
neck deep in that mental hospital poon.
Yeah, that he is.
That chick has sex like crazy wild. Calling up Roy like, oh, I'm little sitting by my little lonesome self over here.
It's sad to see. Well, I've seen a couple.
Just get stopped and fucked by Roy.
I've seen a couple of women that he's been with, and it's like they were so drugged up when they were with him.
It releases so much dopamine in the brain because Roy just knows how to sling it.
Yeah, I don't see how you're trying to find something good out of that.
What's not good about it? He's stuffing fucking all over town. All these girls are so freaking horny.
Not straight in the head. His head's out in the left field.
His head's buried in the lady's vagina.
He probably doesn't even know.
God, he's so badass. He doesn't even know he has sex that much.
That's what I'm saying. He's drunk all the time. He probably doesn't even know when he has sex. I'd rather have sex than remember.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, you don't see how that's awesome. That makes him even more daddy.
Wouldn't you rather have sex and remember it?
Well, I mean, if I was having sex as much as Roy is, who cares if you forget a few times?
I care.
Well, I don't. Clearly, Roy doesn't.
So you're trying to say we're going to have a lot of sex, but you're going to forget some of it?